For more now on the story, let us talk to our Lesotho correspondent, Rapelang Radebe, who joins us now live via Skype. Rapelang, good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for coming through. So the Prime Minister did not turn up in court as expected, and the police really saying that they know nothing regarding his whereabouts. But we understand that he may be in South Africa here to see a doctor.
Yes, indeed. We woke up early in the morning being told to attend court, fully packed to the rafters. But it was a no-show. It was only around 12 o'clock that we were disbanded and we were called for a press briefing. Apparently, even his lawyers was not aware of his whereabouts. We are told that he left for medical attention early in the early hours of the morning, going to Johannesburg or Pretoria, but in South Africa. The police say if they can ascertain the truth behind or the veracity as to whether that is true, that he's there for medical attention, they will try and forge and find a way maybe to reinstate the charges on another day. But in the meantime, there has been circulating communication, although I cannot verify, that says there is an apparent warrant of arrest. I have not verified this. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. But if you call back, you tried to remember that it was his wife that after skipping the country, there was a warrant of arrest that was issued. But when we asked whether that would be issued, the police said they can only do that if they believe the information that has been provided to them is invalid or inaccurate.
So, Rapelang, have you perhaps been able to reach out to Tom Thabane himself or perhaps his spokesperson to verify these reports that he may be in Pretoria here in South Africa receiving medical attention?
Well, we suppose if his lawyer could not reach him, no one could even reach his bodyguards. Who are we to even attempt? We did get some information that his motorcade was seen crossing into South Africa. But because, look, South Africa is just a stone drop away, we just assumed it could probably be another business, But when he did not show up in court this morning, we started thinking a whole lot of things as to whether he could have maybe gone to the medical practice as we know. But I think what surprised us mostly is that earlier information had said that he was due to appear in court yesterday at around 2 o'clock. But they made an alternative arrangement that say he will rather go to court the following morning, which is 9 o'clock. So we were not expecting a surprise. So I suppose to the shock of the rest of us, to the lawyer and both to the police who were on the matter, it came as a surprise when he was a no-show.
So as you say that the courtroom was packed to capacity, Rapelang, what are the Basotho saying regarding the latest developments?
The messages that were coming across yesterday was that there will be a pack of supporters that will be going to try and be with the Prime Minister. But police had also issued a strong warning and saying because of the high activity that will be happening at the court, they will be limiting the movements. So there was hardly anyone. We started wondering as to whether the lack of supporters was related to something that they may know that we don't know, that probably he was not going to make it to court, or was it merely because police were trying to restrict the movement in that vicinity of the court?
So we also know of the political infightings in the ruling ABC. What has the reaction of the party been regarding the reports that Tom Thabane was to be charged with murder of his estranged wife?
We have frantically been trying to communicate to them. For the first time, they are absolutely silent regarding what it is they're doing. We were informed that today they will be meeting as the national executive based on the information that he was willing to resign at the end of July, something that came as a bit of a shock to them. They said they would sit and decide as to who would now succeed him. So the ABC and executive has been pretty mum, or they're holding their cards pretty close to their chest try not to leak information. Maybe that could. I got information that on Monday we will probably have a press briefing because they will announce as to, following the events that have been taking place, really putting the nation into a limbo, not knowing what exactly is going to happen next. You will remember the parliament was being opened today, but it was completely shadowed by the events of the court that took place today.
All right, and I suppose that it's going to be a very difficult one for ABC going forward when it comes to really choosing who's to succeed in Tom Thabane when one considers the infighting, the two factions within the ruling ABC.
And I think not just for the ruling party. We also got information that it is possible that the former deputy prime minister, Maseru and others will probably be going to court facing other unrelated matters. So it looks like it's going to be quite a busy week in court next week.
All right, so as they say, thank you so much for that update. SABC News correspondent from Maseru, Lesotho, Rapelang Radebe, talking to us via Skype.